Save the Victor. Well, how's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video from your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes. We are going to be playing with some of the Evil Dead collection or Evil Dead 2 collection from Creature Cosmetics. If that is something you're into, you know what? You're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Okay, so we are going to be playing with the Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn, and the Daily Deadite Contour Palette from Creature Cosmetics. Look at this. So let's look at this first. So if you've watched any of the Evil Dead movies, they have this makeup palette, and it says here, Bruce Campbell, or Ash, played by Bruce Campbell, the sole survivor of the Evil Dead, returns to the same isolated cabin deep in the woods with his girlfriend Linda. The two discover a mysterious tape recorder and hear the voice of Professor Nobi reciting passages from the Necronomicon. I needed to check this out because I could never remember how to pronounce that, or the Book of the Dead. Little do they know that the professor's words are powerful enough to invoke a spell that unleashes the evil spirits alive in the remote forest surrounding them. So there we go. This palette, so this is again a loan from my friend Martha. She loves collecting horror things and is a huge fan of Creature Cosmetics, and she's always a star and lets me play with the stuff since I am trying to be on a no buy. So there we go. This looks like, it's supposed to be, the real book is based on human flesh and like the eyes open, and so we've got this here. And then let's take a look inside. Of course, it has your plastic sleeve. Then we have a mirror, and then here is the beautiful color palette. Is made to look like a book. Now, it looked nice online, but I think it looks even nicer in person. I think I may even have gasped a little when I opened this package. So this is what we will be playing with today. And then we also, again, she decided to get to the contour palette. So it's exclusive interview. The book tells all. Man reads from book. Now he's possessed. Got a nasty deadite infestation? Now with one-handed starter. Buy a chainsaw at Deadite Depot. Only 1987. It's so cute. They're always so good with their packaging. And then when you open this one up, it's like that. And then it says, possess your face. And then these open up like so. This has the fun shaped saw hand, or almost like a middle finger mirror. And then we have the contour palette. I guess I would say it's a blush and contour palette. And the red is Evil Hand, and this one is Who's Laughing Now. And then it has this little kind of coffin-y shaped thing here. And then it's got like the saw that Ash has on his hand, or is connected to his hand, and there we go. So we are going to be playing with these, and I thought we would do some swatches, and I thought my friend Teresa Mulhern is on a little bit of a hiatus for a bit because she's unfortunately, one of her cats has passed away, and then she's also had a family member pass away, so things are a little rough, but I do miss her face swatches. So I thought, again, I'm going to channel my inner Teresa Mulhern and do some face swatches, and we will start with this here. And then, can I read these without glasses? Kind of. So why don't I do a row at a time, and I'm going to go from left to right, and then I'm going to read them out first. So the red shade is Evil Hand, the blue shade is Ash, this shimmery neutral shade is called The Classic, and this purple shade is called Join Us, and these are the first four that we are going to swatch. So let's do that now. So again, Evil Dead, let's pop that right there. Oh, that's nice. That's like one swipe on a slightly sweaty forehead. And then next finger, and then we're gonna go into Ash. That's that one there. And these are all one swipe there, except for some skincare. There is nothing on my face, no primer. Then we've got the Classic. There we go, like so. That's pretty. And then we've we've got Join Us, and that is the shimmery purple shade. So again, these are just all one swatches. Wow, really nice. I like that these are normal size square pens. Some of their palettes, because they're different shapes, will sometimes have smaller shadows in there. I like that this is the traditional one. So now we're gonna go into the next row. This blue one will be called Bobby Joe. Then we're gonna go into Linda, as in the girlfriend. Then we've got Chainsaw, and then the black shade here is called Deadite. So let's check these out. And then I'm not sure if that red is a, yeah, let's do it here. If it's a shimmer or it's a glitter. It may be a glitter, but we'll find out. And then there's the purple shade. Ooh, that's nice. Nice shimmery purple. Now here is that one that's called Chainsaw. Yes, this is a glitter, but ooh. Okay, it's that almost like eyeshadow glitter formula. It's not your super crumbly, hard to place shimmer. This is the type of glimmer or glitter that I like. And there's my clean finger. Remember, the theme for the channel, words are hard. And then we're gonna go into the Deadite shade, which is the black. And then let's go here. Ooh, that goes on pretty good. Again, like I said, here's do another swatch. I've got nothing on my face but skincare, so that's pretty good. And that was a second swatch, but definitely doing just single swatches, and this is looking really good. All right, so now we're on to the third row. So the third row, we've got the, like this shade, this beautiful green shade called Jake. Then we've got a Vortex, so it's kind of a shimmery marbled purple with white. And then we've got the shimmer one here that looks like it's a brown with white called Necrochromicon, which is named after the book. And then we've got another lighter shimmery shade called Evil Ed. So we'll do those next. So let's do my other cheek. So there is 5 rows of 4. So 20 shades, 5, 10, yeah, 20 shades. All right, so let's do this beautiful green shade. Right there. Ooh, super nice. And here's this marbled one, the one that's Vortex. Yeah, so it just becomes a pretty purple shimmer. It's cooler than this one, so this one's a lot more warmer than that. Just do one more swipe. There we go. And then we've got the Necrochromicon. I'm going to struggle with that name right there. And then that's a beautiful cool tone shimmery brown. And then this last one, Evil Ed, which is another beautiful shimmery green. And then that's there. So there we go. Nice, these are swatching really, really good. So then on the fourth row, we've got Broomstick, Deer Dance, Evil Ash, and Dagger. And then they either have no imprint, but if they do have an imprint, it is the same imprint that's in the mirror. So it's the hand with the chainsaw that looks like that. So let's do the next one. We will do that on our, let's do that on our chin. So, ooh. Like so. And then this bronzy red shade. Oh, that would look kind of nice together there. And we've got another purple. This is nice, and if you like purples, this is pretty purple heavy. Some other nice colors that go well with purple, like green and purple always look so good together. So there we go. And then we've got that shimmery one, Dagger. Ooh, pretty nice, hey? All right, so now we're gonna go on to the last row here. We've got this darker brown shade called The Cabin. This one's called Annie. Then we're gonna have The Tape. And then the last shade in the palette is called fruit cellar. Never anything good happens in the cellar in a horror movie. All right, so let's go right here. So there's that brown. Ooh, that's a really nice shade actually for neutral. Goes on really intense too. All right, let's do some Annie. Nice. And then the last purple in the palette. Ooh, oh, that might be my favorite purple in here. Like a blurple, almost like a blurple. And then of course our last final shade for the palette, fruit cellar, right there. Wow, that is a beautiful looking palette. And that's me with a full face of eyeshadow swatches. And then let's quickly, because there's only 2 shades in here, so I won't need that much space, let's do the Evil Dead Dead by Dawn contour palette. And then that was the 2 shades here. So it was Evil, hold on, so white on anything. Evil Hand, and again, Who's Laughing Now? So Evil Hand is the red. Clean my finger off to give this a fair shake. All right, go like so. And then we'll do that right there. Okay, so that's definitely more, feels almost more like a peachier red, if that makes any sense, or coral red. But that is very pretty. And then the Who's Laughing Now, we'll just do on this side. That's pretty dark. I don't think that's a shade that I could use. I mean, I guess maybe it depends on how much we can blend it out. I mean, we can, for giggles, go and do that. So here we go. That is a full face of swatches. Now this wasn't the whole collection, but these were the 2 pieces that Martha liked the best. And I think she picked well. So we're gonna go wash this off so we can go and do a look. Okay, so we've got our swatches washed off and now we're ready to do our look using my P. Louise base in Rumor 2. So my first foray into the Evil Dead, one of my friends who we're still friends with on Facebook, her name is Tanya, she had for, gosh, I wanna say maybe 13th birthday or somewhere there around. I would have to go look at the, the date for Evil Dead, but we were renting videos on the VCR, and one of the movies, I think one of them was Top Gun, which I never liked. I don't like Tom Cruise. Sorry if y'all like Tom Cruise, I do not. But you're hanging out with friends, you're laughing, you're having snacks, it's a sleepover. And then a little bit later into the night, the girls wanted to watch a horror movie and they put on the Evil Dead. So I just remember starting watching it and then falling asleep. I guess I must have nodded off or fallen asleep. Then I woke up to, we're gonna get ya, we're gonna get ya. I was freaked out. It took me years to finally rewatch the movie and see the, like the comic elements of the Evil Dead movies, but holy crap, that scared the living bejesus out of me when I was a kid. But now I really like them. And then the Ash and the Evil Dead, I think it was called, the TV show, was actually really, really funny. I quite enjoyed it. Okay, so now we're ready to go and play with a look here. So this one is very purple heavy with some red and a little bit of green. So, but I love greens, but I really like that red. So I want it, but I don't want to do anything too Christmassy. So maybe we're going to do a purple, red, and black look maybe. So maybe what I will do is I'm going to start with the black shade. So that was, what was it? Deadite. So we're going to start with that and do that along the outer edge. And then again, because we always like to test out to see how the blacks do. There is a teeny bit of kick up in the pan, but again, I just picked it up and then that is totally cool. Go and start and place it there, and look at this, a nice intense black. Doesn't go on gray or weird. I decided to do this first. I think I remember the other ones I used. I could have done base first, but you never know. Sometimes a different palette could equate to a different formula, so you never know what could happen. So I thought, because I might be doing something with a friend later, I'm just waiting for her to get back to me. So I don't want to go, I don't want to have to like redo my face. So here we are, but the black's going on really nice. Kind of got some horns going on here with my ears. It's funny, I used to always go from light to dark, but now, I don't know, I'm watching too much videos with the girls who always start with dark to light, so that's what I've kind of been doing. There is the black. That is nicely placed. We've got a bit of a shape going on. If it gets a little bit out of hand, I can always use a sponge to kind of clean up the edges later. I just wanted to see how the black was. I remember the black being good in the other palettes as well. So there we go. We got ourselves some. I just want to press in a little bit just because I got hooded eyes, so sometimes kind of picks up, so I think I got that nicely pressed in. All right, so there we go. That looks good. I'm going to leave the bottom part, I think, till a little bit later. Okay, so now let's go with the darkest purple, and this one was broomstick, so let's go with that one there. I have another fun palette set to try from Glamlight, so I think I may only do one look with this, but if people want me to do another one and I still have this on loan, because it might be a week or two until I see Martha again, let me know and then I'll do another look. If you could do one with the greens and the neutrals, with green and the blues. But let's just do with purple and black for now. So this is a really, really dark purple, almost to black. Try and see if I can. I really like that, or that really light purple, so I might want to use that to blend along the top a little bit. I'm trying to keep the color from not being too much into the top part of my lid, just keeping it all within the crease for now. Always one eye a little bit easier. See, like this one's looking way better, but here we are. Like I said, I could always use a sponge or something to fix that up a little bit later. So there is that darkest purple shade, and again, that was broomstick. Okay, so now let's do, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a floofy-ish brush. Try and get one that I haven't used yet. Is that floofy? Now. There we go. Let's take one that floofy, but it's small. And then what is this one? This is from Sigma. It's their Sigma pencil, the E30. Then I'm gonna go into that light purple, the purpley shade that I liked. What is this one called? The Tape. That one there. I think that was a matte shade, so I'm going to just. This looks like kind of the color purple. So when I was younger, so I say through my 20s, I pretty much was a lavender eye girl. I think I just a one and done lavender eyeshadow in the crease, some mascara, and it was more the lips that I was more You know, always, my friend always said that if I would have, if something would have happened to me and they would have had to open up my stomach, that it would have been full of Rich Raisin Frost, which was my favorite Revlon shade. It was a limited edition shade, and then when they stopped, they were saying they were stopping making it. I remember going to every drugstore and buying up every tube, and for years I wore the exact same lip shade. See how I was talking about my crease? Sometimes I have to extra pack in because the bending of my eye sometimes takes away color. This side is not so bad, but I think this is the eye that creases the most, but weirdly is a little bit easier half the time to do, so I don't know. So that was a really pretty shade there. And then I thought we could play with, we were saying red, right? So let's go into the first shade here. And that was, is that Evil Dead? So we're gonna go with the red there. Let's just get the flat brush. It's, so. Because we're gonna put some of that glittery shade on. I'm gonna have to run and get spray though. I forgot to grab a spray. It's always in my kit where I do my base, so if I don't bring that out, then sometimes I forget to bring a spray. I think maybe for the inner corner we can use the classic shade. I think that might look really nice to have a white bright shade there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and use the same shades that I did before. So we're going to use the black, the deadite, the broomstick. We're going to use a little bit of the tape and then a little bit more of the red before I go and grab some glitter glue for us to play with that glittery shade. All right, so I'm going to go, I think I am going to go quickly, or maybe this side, just go clean with a sponge and then go get my glitter glue and then we can play that right. All right, so there we go. So yeah, I just took, because I liked that eye, so I just took the sponge and then just kind of cleaned it up there and then a little bit there, and then I just straightened out with a little bit more of deadite. So now I've got, this is from Lit Cosmetics, so it is their kind of glitter glue, so I thought I would use that. So we're just going to take a small brush. Make sure there's nothing on it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take the small angled brush. We're gonna dip her in there, get herself, and then maybe put the excess onto our hand in case we need a little bit more. And then we're just going to lightly pop some glitter glue on each eye. I'm going to go over the red because we're using the red as a base for the glittery shade. And then I'm going to use the same brush that I used for the red. I'm just going to clean it off on my cloth here, and then we are going to go into Chainsaw, and that is that glittery red shade there. Let's see if we can pick some up on the brush. Sometimes these are easier on the finger, but let's see what we get here. Can at least put the shape on. Oh, and it's going on nicely. Look at that. At least get the shape on, and then I can pat on a little extra with the finger. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna take some on my finger. It goes so well on the finger. Like, look at that. It's so beautiful. It's so smooth. It doesn't, until I put it on my eye, I wouldn't have thought it would glitter. It didn't feel like it. You know, sometimes glitters can feel a little crunchy. These actually don't on the finger. It feels super smooth and soft. Not that they feel sharp on the eye either, but it's just then you can feel it's kind of like a drier texture. So then you can kind of feel it. But on the finger, oh wow. Now I can see why people were really into glitter for years, and I was just like, I don't know. But I guess I was originally playing with the wrong ones. These are super nice. Wow, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Okay, so let's do the bottom lash line, and then on the bottom, I'm definitely going to do, let's start with the black first. I'm going to use the brush I used for the glitter glue. I'm just going to clean it off. And then we're going to go into the black because it's nice and fine and small. When I go and do my base, I'll go and line my eye and kohl as well, like the water line, and then we can play with the blush. I might try a little bit with the contour. Ooh. Oopsie. Okay, I'm going to have to gently with a Q-tip take some of the glitter off from under my eye. And then we wanted for the inner corner, we were going to use the shade The Classic. So it's that light shade there. And then we're gonna see what that looks like. That light purple looked nice too. But okay, so I'm gonna go clean up that little bit of glitter, put on my base, and then we can play with that blush and the contour. And if there was a light pink, I would say maybe try and use one of these as a highlight. Could maybe use the Classic as a highlight just to stay within Creature Cosmetics. All right, we'll be back. Okay, so we have our base on. I put on the kohl and a little bit of mascara. And now let's play with our little contour palette. So I thought, because this is looking pretty dark for me, so I'm going to take this really floofy brush from Lois Cosmetics. I'm going to gently tap, 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 and see if I can just a little, see if I can do this without wrecking my, then even still, my look here. Yeah, so if I gently tap, this time I didn't tap enough. There we go. Now I can just get a little bit to contour my cheeks a little bit without it being too much. And it's still a little dark, but again, being very careful. Can warm up my face. I know contour is usually a little cooler, and then your bronzer is a little bit more bronzy, warmer, but there. There you go, that's not too bad. Bring it maybe up into the hairline a little bit. There we go, and then oh, I brought a highlighter brush, but not a blush brush. Maybe we'll use the same one. I'll just clean it off here because there shouldn't be anything really on there. There we go. And then we're gonna go into the red one, which again is Evil Hand. And then, oh yeah, and then that was Who's Laughing Now. So then we're gonna go same thing. We're gonna go gently tap, because even gently tapping gets you the color. And we're gonna right away start blending. Yeah, I'd rather have to build up when it's this pigmented of a shade than have to do damage control after. But there we go, getting that little bit of red. You can see it more here. Maybe I just need a little bit more on this side. You can see it off camera better, but there we go. I think it looks all right, yeah? Okay, so we didn't have a highlighter with this set, so I thought, let's pop this back in its box so it stays nice and safe. We can use a little bit of the shade that's called the Classic. I do like purple highlighter too, but yeah, so let's just go into the Classic. That was what we used for a little bit of brightness on the inner corner. Let's see how this works as a highlight. There was, I believe, a highlighter in this set as well. Oh, okay. No, this works perfectly as a highlighter. Yes. There we go. This is beautiful. I always like if a palette can do a little bit of double duty, you know? Oh, I was gonna grab a lipstick too to finish off. Well, I'll do that for final thoughts. I'll have a lipstick on. But yeah, see, does that make a nice highlight? Look at it. It's all like wet and glistening. Nice. I like it. Alrighty, so I guess it'll be my lips and final thought. Okay, so I just finished off with a little A Juvia's Place in Rouge, and there we go. So we are done. So this is our play with the Creature Cosmetics Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn. So that was the packaging. Here is the palette. Again, that looks like the human skin book. One more look at the beautiful color story we have here. If you do want to see another look, do let me know down below. But I like the one we did. I'm really liking this glitter. So we used some of the purple, some of the red, some of the black, the glitter. Nice. I think that is great. And then this little palette is cute too. Would I have picked it? No, because the contour shade is a little bit too dark for me. I did make it work with gentle light tapping. I do like the blush in there. So if that was a single, maybe? Yeah, that was really good. So I'm really enjoying, again, another play with Creature Cosmetics. Thanks again, Martha. This is awesome. And yeah, so did you like this look? Is this a release that you're interested in? Do you like horror movies too? Let me know down below. So if you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still do spooky makeup together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we will talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.